29th, and we have a wonderful guest with us today. We are going to be speaking to Thato today from a company called Thanaps, and we are, because we've been focusing on quite a few women's health topics this month, we are now going to be speaking about some alternative forms of what would we call it? Menstruation devices, menstruation assistance tools. What should we call it? I'm not quite sure, but I'm going to hand over to you right now. Hello, Thato, and thank you for joining us today on Baby Yum Yum. How are you?
I'm well, thanks, Amanda. Thanks a lot for inviting me for this. I'm Thato from Thanaps, founder and director of Thanaps. As Amanda did introduce that we're going to talk about other ways of menstruation. I say it's the fun way of menstruation. So Thanaps brings you the fun way of menstruation.
Beautiful.
So basically, yes, Thanaps focuses on personal hygiene and the well-being of women. So hence we bring the fun way of menstruation.
Absolutely brilliant. So I think we should maybe take a few steps back and tell everyone how I actually met you. I was at a market, the Linden Market to be specific, and I happened to find this amazing woman, Thato, standing at her stall selling these very exciting bags with some interesting goodies inside of it. And I'm going to show you, the viewer, what is inside of the bag. And it really piqued my imagination and my thought that we don't have to settle for the usual things that we can buy from the store when we are menstruating. Why do we have to have normal sanitary pads? Why do we have to have tampons? And I know that we've evolved as a culture in terms of using menstruation cups and a few additional alternatives, but I came across your product and you told me your story about how you founded it and why, which we'll tell everyone about now. But I think let's go into and actually have a look at what we are looking at. So I'm looking at a great little bag here. And inside of this bag, there is, I'm going to open it for everyone to show everyone. There is a brochure, a beautiful pink brochure with information about Thanaps, your card, and 3 little packs. I'm going to open up one of the packs. You can see they're press-studded. Open there. And inside, they look like a sanitary pad, but they're made out of a softish material, a silky material, and then this is a nice fleecy type of inner over here. Thato, what am I looking at and why am I looking at it? And why did you create this type of a reusable sanitary pad?
Okay, my ladies, these are washable sanitary pads. They might, sorry about that. Sorry about that. I have a sore throat. So they are washable sanitary.
Go from the beginning. What are we looking at?
Okay, we are looking at washable sanitary pads. The one that Amanda has is a small size. They are made out of bamboo charcoal material, which is soft, breathable, and comfortable. The nice colors that you see that have the flamingo design is waterproof, meaning that there's no leakage. The pads doesn't stain at all, and it has a microfiber that absorbs it very quick. So the pads are chemical-free, organic fabric, no leakage, and comfortable, stay in shape, and odorless. They do not smell. Pads generally don't smell. The reason why our disposable pads smell is because of the chemicals. So remember, these are chemical free. Wow. So there's no odor. Okay. We have these attractive colors and prints to make the menstruation fun. And yeah, they are economy in the long run.
Tell me about your past. Why did you decide to design and sell these pads?
Okay. So growing up, firstly, I will start. There's 2 reasons. Growing up, at the age of 15, my mom passed on. Then the second month, I had to go on my second cycle. It was my second because I started the month before she passed on. And then for the first time, I couldn't tell my dad that I need sanitary pads. So what happened is that I put a toilet paper because I didn't know what else to put. Yes, of course. Then I went to the shops with my dad. While I was walking, the toilet paper went down with a little bit of blood. Then he was like, what's going on? Then I was like, I was afraid to tell you because I was never prepared for this kind of talk with my dad.
Yeah.
And then, secondly, the main reason why is because I had an issue with severe period pains. So as I had an issue with severe period pains, I looked for alternative solutions. And at first, I came across the cup. I bought the cup, but then the thought of putting something inside me didn't come right because I've never used a tampon.
Yeah.
So I went to do a research with washable sanitary cloth, considering the fact that our elders were using cloth before.
Yes.
Then I thought I could take an opportunity on this one. Then it became the best thing ever. But at first, it was not easy. I don't want to lie. The thought of washing my blood, but now I'm the one telling people, you know what? This thing is very easy.
And it's your blood at the end of the day, right?
Exactly. And it's so easy. It's not like it stains or anything. So it's very easy to even wash the pads.
So how did you put the connection together that your period pains were caused by chemicals in past pads or tampons? How did you make that connection?
Okay, basically, as I did my research and listened to other people's background on of those who were already using their washable sanitary pads, and then yeah, while I did my research, I came about that connection to say, oh, the reason might be because I was not 100% sure until I used them. I tried them, then I felt, oh, okay, it's not I wouldn't say it's medically tested, but I experienced it personally.
Okay, wow. And often to actually experience it yourself is better than any, testing or any other referral or review. It's
Exactly.
what suits you.
Exactly. And also getting the feedback from the customers who bought from me who had the same issues. Some had an issue with having a rash because of the chemicals.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Wow.
After getting those results, then I know that it is working not just on me.
Sure. And is this a side hustle for you, or is this your main job?
As my side hustle,
Brilliant.
I have a full-time job.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure that once I get it on, then I can focus on it full-time.
Absolutely. Because ladies, let me tell you today, you cannot depend on one source of income. You need to try and look for those side hustles wherever you can. Okay, so now tell me, these pads, so there's the small and there's the bigger size, right? Okay.
Yes.
How much can you wear it for the whole day? Like how much blood can you hold in these?
Okay, the one you just shown is your medium and your small. Then we have the large one.
Okay.
So your small one is recommended for sporting and as a panty liner use, not recommended for blood at all.
Okay, so this one. So this is more your panty liner.
Yes, that's the panty liner for sporting and panty liner use only.
Okay, got it. And obviously, I mean, you can fold it up, but then when you actually put it in the panty, you've got these little clips on the wings on the side. Do you actually clip them into your panty? Do you actually clip it?
Yes.
It can't move.
Exactly.
So as you had your experiences, it can't fall out with blood on it and drip, come down your legs and give you that horrible, embarrassing situation. Okay, so that's really, really clever. Okay, then the bigger one. Are these two the same size? No, the ones.
No, the one on the right side, is it on your left side is the medium.
Okay, got it.
That's large, that's medium.
Got it.
Okay, so the medium one is recommended for your regular flow.
Yeah.
In terms of your regular flow is your normal flow. It can last you up to 8 hours, but I do not advise people to wear the pad for the whole day for hygiene purposes.
Okay, all right.
So it's all about your comfortability. Personally, I wouldn't be feeling comfortable to wear the pad the whole day. I just want to change every now and then.
Absolutely.
So it depends.
And apart from just the fact that there's, menstrual blood there are other odors that we all know you get downstairs there. I mean, if you perspire in hot or whatever. So yeah, it's a good idea to obviously change.
Yes. Then the large.
Yes.
The large one is recommended for your night flow and your heavy flow.
Got it.
So I'm basically using that full time, the heavy flow, the big one.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. Using it full time. So usually back then when I was using the disposable, I would go for 2 hours because I'm a very heavy flower.
Yes, yeah.
So with this one, I go 4 to 5 hours.
Wow.
And sometimes the way they're so comfortable, I forget I'm on my periods.
Sure, but it's so thin. It's amazing to think that it can absorb that much
No,
blood.
it absorbs very quick.
Sure.
And the nice part,
yeah, carry on. Sorry.
the nice part is that when you go to the toilet, you don't see the whole blood because of the color, the bamboo charcoal, unlike the white that we're used to seeing the whole, yeah. So everything just absorbs quickly inside. You'll see maybe 2 seconds ago blood, but not everything.
Wow.
Yes.
And it doesn't come through on the other side.
No. So as I was mentioning that I use it 4 to 5 hours, but sometimes I get so comfortable that I forgot on my periods. I would go to 6 or so, but
Wow.
then it might have a little bit of blood going into the material, printed material, but it don't go to the underwear because that material is waterproof.
Wow, that is brilliant. And how do you clean them? Do you use just plain water? Must you use like an Omo? What do you suggest one uses to clean them and wash them?
Okay, when you wash them, you basically use only cold water, no warm water, cold water, and you can use any washing soap, no chemicals at all. So I wouldn't recommend a certain brand, but any washing soap at the moment, as long as you use it to wash your clothes.
And just a tip and trick here. Why are we using cold water and not hot water?
For long lasting.
Long
To
lasting.
make sure that the material lasts long.
Okay, fantastic. And also, I mean, I know that, you know, generally if you have blood in your panties, it's always best to wash in cold water as opposed to hot water, because the cold water actually takes out the stain better and the hot water kind of like sets it into the fabric.
True,
So
yes,
that's a great idea there. Okay, so you're saying so we're using water, we're using a chemical-free detergent.
Yes.
And then how do you dry? What do? You just hang them up?
Okay, so basically, after soaking, you can rinse just to see that the blood went out.
Yeah.
Then after that, you can either hand wash or machine wash. And in terms of drying, you must make sure that it's direct to the sunlight. But in a case whereby there's no sun, it can still dry, but as long as there's enough fresh air to assist it in drying.
Okay, and what do you recommend? Do you need to iron it afterwards just to give it like extra?
No need. No need.
Okay, I've got it.
No need at all.
Now, where do you buy these from? Because I saw you at a market and you were selling them there. Where does one get them from? Do you have an online store? Are you in any retailers yet? And also, what is the price of them? Because, you know, we're all looking at prices and cost cutting these days. So if you don't have to buy packets and packets of sanitary pads and tampons and you just keep on using these, you're going to save a hell of a lot. It's actually like an investment. It's an investment in yourself, and I love that. Okay, so where do we get them from and what is the price?
Okay, currently I'm selling them on my website, which is www.thanaps.co.za. How you spell Thanaps is THANAPS.co.za. So you can get them on the website. We deliver nationally to the whole South Africa, door to door. And the prices is that the small one, you get them for a set of 3 for 180. The medium, you get a set of 3 for 240. And the large, you get a set of 3 for 300. Or you can get a set of 3 with 3 different sizes for 240.
Amazing. And they all come in the smaller pack. How does one get the big pack like this? How do you get this?
That is a wet bag. I think I gave you 3 wet bags.
Yes.
There's a smaller one.
Yes.
There's a medium. Yes. So the smaller one you use when you go to work or in a public place, the smallest one.
Yeah.
So after use, you just fold it nicely, then put it inside.
Oh, wow. Okay, very clever. And is this also like waterproof? I mean, if you've got a dirty pad in there, the blood won't come through. Am I right?
Yes.
Got it. And then there's the big
one. That goes for, the small one goes for 40 rand.
Yeah.
And the medium one is 60 rand. Also, that can be used for home storage.
Oh, wow. I like that.
Yes, just for home storage. Yeah. Then the large one, the bigger one. That one goes for 80 Rand. It has 2 pockets, of which you can put the clean one on the first zip and the dirty one in the second zip until you're ready to wash.
That is very clever, really clever. And I can actually feel on the inside of the lining, there's almost like, it feels like almost like a coating, like a waxy coating almost, obviously, and that's the waterproofing.
Waterproof material, yes.
You can get these online as well.
Yes, everything online.
Amazing. And tell me, you know, you what I absolutely love is I love the concept of alternative things, because why do we have to stick with the things that they sell at all the big retailers? Why do we have to stick with things that are, you know, made out of paper and sometimes bad for the environment? I love that you've gone out, you had a problem and you solved it. And that is a real entrepreneur at the end of the day, someone who sees the cracks and sees the problems and goes out and actually fixes them. So that is absolutely amazing. Brilliant to you. And I love the fact you've just gone out and you've just taken a leap of faith and created these, and you are hard slugging it. You are at the market selling things. You are doing the marketing yourself. You are doing the creation yourself. We absolutely love it. So congrats to you. That is amazing. And you said to me just now before we got on this call that you had a great order come in just before this call, a really nice order. So congratulations to you. And that is so, so exciting.
Thank you so much.
I'm sure you can't reveal who it is at this stage, but I'm sure we'll find out.
Yes, I can. The sad part, you know, the sad part is what? Over the weekend, I went to like 3 markets.
Yes. And
the one I went on Friday, I did sell.
Mm-hmm.
The one I went on Saturday, I sold 1. Yesterday, this is one of my biggest market every month. I didn't sell at all.
Gosh, that's amazing. And then today you wake up.
It was so hurting, but I was like, no, at the end of the day, this is me marketing my product. Then today I get a call, they're like, 42 packets, please.
That's amazing. That's brilliant. You see, and that's what I always say. It's like, you don't have to have those instant wins. It's about building your brand. And what you've been doing is, even if you don't sell, you were going out and you were selling your brand and building and promoting your brand. I mean, just like what happened when we met you as well. I mean, that was just so, you know, the way the universe works, it's really, really interesting.
Exactly.
And the really good thing is that you are giving people an opportunity to not be embarrassed about menstruation. You are starting, you know, I think it's so important to start the conversation and take away, why do we have a stigma about bleeding? I mean, we females give birth to children. Exactly. Why is there such a thing? Oh, I'm having my period, or I don't want anyone to know I'm having my period. I mean, it should be celebrated. It's the most wonderful thing in the world that you've been given this blessing. And we really don't celebrate it enough. So how are you now engaging with the youth of South Africa about their periods and about your products as well? Are you planning on doing any school education programs? You know, a few months ago, we had an interview with Dr. Ghani, and her big thing is talking about periods and getting the youth up to date to take away that stigma, and also teaching boys about how they should respond to girls when they're having periods. I mean, do you have any plans to get involved with the youth or with any schools in terms of period education and spreading the word?
Well, the previous year, which is last year, 2022, I was invited to a few schools just to do some activation, talk about them, did some competition to give some for free for kids to try. And just this Saturday, I also met some lady. She said she's a teacher at some school in Randburg, and she said she would love to also invite me. So in most cases, it's just invites. I haven't really gotten time to just go out there and also request to go to schools. I'm just going as per request.
Amazing. That's absolutely brilliant. And who sews the pads? Do you have a team of ladies that sit and sew them, or do you sit and sew them yourself?
I do, but I do have a ladies. I do assist, but I do have ladies, but we do it once in a while. So the last pack we did was last year. We did 1.5. So it's all about after we get this sold, then we can then sew again.
Wow, that's
so
amazing.
I have a friend. Yeah, I have a friend who works at a school whereby she teaches people to sew. So this is one part of the things that they do for me. They assist with.
That is amazing.
And I will compensate them for the service.
Well, you see, that's again skills development and you know, really, you know, positively contributing to the growth of the economy, which we so desperately need at the moment. And we need more entrepreneurs to help stimulate the economy by doing things like this. I mean, this is absolutely amazing. All right, brilliant. So I think that we've got all the information and I'm absolutely loving this. And thank you so much for your time. And again, congratulations for going out there and just living your dream, I suppose, and just, yeah, the sky is the limit. Congratulations to you. And may you only have blessings and success and lots of sales. And may your brand become a very well-known household brand in the next few years. Thank you so much and congratulations.
Thank you so much, Amanda. Thank you. I really appreciate.
Absolute pleasure. And guys, please go and check out the Instagram page. Please go and check out the website. Give the amazing Thato a thumbs up, a like, go and subscribe, go and purchase these products because they are fascinating. They really, really are interesting. And we will obviously post all of your social media tags.
Social media. Okay.
Yes, so that
thank you so much.
And please do stay in touch. We'd love to know how things are going. And again, I think it's great to actually move through the clutter and just educate people on something that is unique and that is really, really needed. So thank you so much, Thato.
Thank you, Amanda. Thank you so much.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
I'm just going to end the recording.
The recording.
Okay. Yeah. Is there anything else you want to add?
No, I think I'm covered.